Now go back to OBS. Go back to OBS. Down to the bottom. Click the very bottom. Click the OBS thing. Yeah, then. You not getting anything?
Well, these clicked into the link with that picture. It's not going through to YouTube.
But you have maybe.
You don't like the words in the music.
No, he doesn't like the picture of why
don't we give a strict 159 for a change, for a blessed change? You might see me more often.
I promise you, the next time I leave the service, that will be one of the songs. That is November 27th.
Okay.
Okay? I promise.
When will November 27th?
When will it be? November 27th.
Hey, John.
Morning.
Sunday.
Hey, John.
Next Sunday's service that I'm doing is November 27th. And I guarantee you.
Sure, if
So
something
we
happens.
have Thanksgiving tomorrow.
I believe so, yeah.
Take the link for you.
Yeah.
It's all straight.
See you anytime.
You have to take pictures
My story. Raising my Savior.
I'll do it. No worries.
I spent summer when I was 12 years old in a Bible class. So I learned all those books.
Something behind the way around.
The other thing I should do about that, Al, like, I think when we said, you know, when is his birthday? No, it's not good.
One of those. Well, oh, I'm from royalty. They ignored the other two with different colors. No longer Irish. Turkey. Come from the aristocracy. Like one friend of mine just called me up and said, I'm related to the Queen.
That's what they do.
He said, I'm related to the Queen.
That's what they do.
He said, I said, well, I'm her cousin. I said, well, which cousin? He said, you go back to the 28th cousin. I said, something cousin. I mean, you could be related to almost anybody. If you broaden out the scope of it.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Norm Mulligan, and I am your worship associate this morning. Please rise in body and or spirit and join in singing hymn number 122, Sound Over All the Waters. It's going to be a little different today. We're going to sing two hymns before we have our board announcements, so stay standing.
Morning. Morning. My name is April Stratmayer, and I am a member of the Board of Trustees. Welcome to Unitarian Universalist Congregation at the Hudson Valley. Whether you have been with this congregation a decade or more, or this is your first time visiting, we welcome you. Whatever the faith and traditions of your past, we welcome you. Whatever your theological stance, we welcome you. Whoever you are and whomever you love, we welcome you. Whatever your heritage, we welcome you. We respectfully acknowledge the territory on which our church building sits as the ancestral homeland of the Muncie, Lenape, and Wappinger people. And I have some announcements this morning. Reminder for potluck next Sunday. Join us for a potluck reception to welcome Reverend Daniel Waller to our family immediately following the service next Sunday, September 11th. Volunteers are needed. We are looking for finger food and for help with setup and cleanup. Please contact Betsy Tomick for more information. Attending our services virtually, we would like to hear from you. The board is interested in finding out more about the people who are attending services virtually rather than coming into the sanctuary, so we can accommodate all our members and visitors the best we can. If you regularly attend our services virtually, please contact Jim Russell at jrussell@pace.edu so we can reach out to you and help meet your needs. As you may have noticed, for the month of September, we're going to try something new. To help people who might have difficulties using our stairs to enter the sanctuary and to provide a more welcoming experience for visitors as well as our regular congregants, we are going to ask everyone to enter the building through using the ramp and entering through the fellowship hall. From there, it is only a few steps to the sanctuary. This is an experiment, so we look forward to your feedback on this temporary change. The UU Choir will begin rehearsing weekly on Sunday, September 11th before the service at 9:45 a.m. In addition, the choir will get together on Thursday evenings, September 8th and September 15th from 7 to 8 p.m. to prepare for our first performance. All are welcome. No previous singing experience is required. Questions? See Giocille after the service. Hope to see you there. For the most up-to-date information, please refer to our weekly e-newsletter and check our website frequently. The website is also the place where you can find contact information for the staff, board of trustees, and other congregational leaders. And please join us for conversation after the service. If you are present in the sanctuary, feel free to stay right here or outside. If you're watching the live stream, the link for a Zoom coffee hour can be found in the Saturday reminder in your email and on our website. If you are just recently joining us and would like to receive our weekly e-news, please email us with your name and we will make sure you are added to our e-news list. We can also answer any questions you might have. Email us at uucroton@gmail.com or fill out one of the yellow cards in the back of the pews and drop it in the collection plate. Please silence yourself out at this time, and once again, we welcome you to Unitarian Universalist Congregation of the Hudson Valley.
It is my pleasure to introduce our worship leader today, known to all of us, but I'm going to give you the bio anyway. Giocille Shaw is thrilled to have been a staff member at UUCHV for the past 6 years. Giocille enjoys making music with others, whether instrumentally or vocally, and deeply appreciates the congregational support she receives here at UUCHV. A lifelong believer in music as therapy for the heart and the soul, Giocille strives to create service music that complements worship, as music amplifies the inherent principles of Unitarian Universalism. Giocille holds a BM and MM in piano performance from Peabody Conservatory, Kodali certification and PhD studies at New York University, where her research topic involved musical improvisation with young children. She teaches music at Claremont Elementary School in Ossining and piano at the Crestwood Academy of Music in Scarsdale. Please welcome Giocille. Our invocation is from Psalm 98. Oh, sing a new song to the Eternal. Shout praise, all earth, break into music and song. Praise the Eternal with lyre and song. Let the sea and all within it thunder praise, the world and all its inhabitants. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let mountains sing in chorus. Oh, sing a new song to the Eternal. And our chalice lighting words come from John Commerce Schools. Each morning, we must hold out the chalice of our being to receive, to carry, and to bring back. Now, please join me in saying our unison affirmation. The words are in your order of service. Inspired by love, our mission is to seek our true nature, connect deeply and openly, and act for justice. Now, please join me in our hymn number 196, Singer of Life. Let us now bear witness to the joys and sorrows experienced in our community. If you have a brief yet personally significant joy or sorrow that you're willing to share, please come up to this microphone and speak loudly so that everyone, including the people watching at home, can hear you. If you would prefer to only have a candle lit without speaking, please just stand and I will light a candle for you.
That's not the podium. That's the podium.
Good morning, everybody. I spent a delightful hour and a half with Jan Rutolo celebrating her 90th birthday. She was ambulatory, so she was able to move from room to room with her walker, and she was quite lucid, which was very good. So it was a lovely, lovely time, and she remembers all of you and wishes you all the best. And on the other hand, I have a dear friend who is not well at all, so your thoughts are appreciated.
Good morning, I'm Betsy Cates. I'm a member of the Hastings congregation, as many of you know. Thursday was the one-year anniversary of Hurricane Ida, which is the storm that devastated our building beyond repair. So I think everybody in Hastings is holding that reality in their hearts today. So I had really a mystical evening last night. I went to one of our auction events, which was a concert given by Shane Warren Matheson in his backyard. And he sang Irish, Scottish, and British folk songs, and it was really fantastic. There was a huge bonfire going, and I was lying on a blanket looking up at the sky, and it was just, felt like I was like in Ireland in the year 1100 or something. It was really fantastic, and Margie was there too. Yeah.
We also acknowledge all the unspoken joys and sorrows held within the sanctuary of our hearts, and all those people who have yet to find a spiritual home where they can share their joys and sorrows. I invite you now to join me in a spirit of prayer or meditation. Please settle in a little more comfortably. Close your eyes if you wish. Allow your body to relax into this sacred space. Breathe deeply and breathe out slowly. Breathe in compassion and breathe out peace. Please join me for a minute of silence, which will be followed by a musical meditation. Our reading is a poem, The Gift to Sing, by James Weldon Johnson. Sometimes the mist overhangs my path, and blackening clouds about me cling. But oh, I have a magic way to turn the gloom to cheerful day. I softly sing. And if the way grows darker still, shout out my sorrow's somber wing. With glad defiance in my throat, I pierce the darkness with a note, and sing and sing. I brood not over broken past, nor dread whatever time will bring. No nights are dark, no days are long, while in my heart there swells a song that I can sing. And now I'm going to turn this over to Giocille for the next 4 hymns.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to ask you to put 2 hands over your head. Plant your feet flat on the floor. Scooch around in your seat however you feel grounded. And just take in a nice deep breath as your arms come down in front of you. And release it. And inhale. And release. Give yourself a great big hug. Stretch to your right. Stretch to your left. Squeeze tighter. Drop your chin to your chest. And on the count of 4, just let it all go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is it about singing and reading music and listening to voices around you as you listen to your own that sometimes makes us afraid? It is quite a courageous act to open up your mouth and let your sound come. But it's your sound. It's not just like the people around you, and it's not supposed to be. Just like we're all walking on this earth. And for the past 40,000 years, when the first bone flute was found, a femur from a wild beast that someone carved pitched holes into. Human beings need to sing. You need to sing. And you know that because you do sing. And I'm because every time I ask you to sing, you do. You don't even need to be asked. This is a fabulous congregation because of that. When you sing, endorphins are released in your brain. How many of you knew that? Come on, you know, you're so smart. Those endorphins reduce stress and anxiety. Now I know you're sitting there saying, well, what if I sing the wrong rhythm or sing the wrong note? Like I play the wrong note. Every week I play wrong notes. You know that. You don't yell at me for it. You just say, keep trying, keep trying. And so that's what I'm saying to you today. We're blessed with so many beautiful hymns from around the world in our 2 hymnals, plus all the extra music that the choir sings with you and for you. So today, our mission is not necessarily to sing our golden oldies, but to try to learn some of the ones that we never sing, or hardly ever sing. Some where the words are really a guide to the worship theme, but the melodies are maybe a little bit wonky, don't sound so stepwise, fluid, free, like This Is My Song or Spirit of Life, which just flow out of us like a breath. I'm gonna just encourage you as you sing today. There's a lot of information on the pages of these hymns. You can get really bogged down in the little black and white dots that are moving all over the place, not even to mention the words. Try not to let that happen. If you feel yourself shutting down and saying, well, she's next to me and she's not singing, so I'm not gonna sing, and then I don't know if I'm singing the right thing, it's different from what he's singing. Just forget that. Tell that part of your brain to keep quiet, because you are busy singing. Hold your music up so that you can be heard over your book. And if you want to do something a second time, or you have a question, or you don't like it at all, you're going to tell me, because I am here to serve you. Any questions before we start? Okay, so we're going to try a little warm-up. You're going to stand up. Just put your hands on your shoulders. And again, your feet are growing roots into the earth. And you're just going to let out a sound that you think matches or comes close to where my sound is. And my syllable's just going to be ah, like I'm breathing. Whenever you run out of air, the sound stops. Doing great. Gorgeous. And now swirl down. Lift up one knee, lift up the other knee, one knee, the other knee. Put a gentle little bend in your knees, and if you can, could you kindly turn to 1, 2, 4. Be that guy. Now this one we do sing, but the words are really important. You are your guide, and you're everybody else's guide. So let's stay standing while we sing this one. I'm going to play through the melody once as you look at 4 in your book. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And turn to number 202. This I think, is one of the most demanding hymns in our hymn. Who's the composer? Who's Duke Ellington? Who is he? Edward Kennedy Ellington III. Can you imagine his mother's wisdom to have named him that? Okay, so he's the third. But still, who is he? Somebody throw something out there. Who's Duke Ellington?
The best.
The best? Okay, thank you.
Jazz.
Jazz. Did you know he originally went to school as a visual artist? Yeah, and he had to play in clubs when he came to New York to make enough money to buy his supplies and continue his study. And then he got so swept up in making music, he obviously was quite skilled also as a musician. What did he do in the American landscape of music? Is he a little guy or is he a big guy? Yeah, he's like our Beethoven. There really should be a statue, I believe, of Duke Ellington in every city, in every state in America, because what he did was invite everybody in. He did not pay homage to the old system where you had to have backing, you had to do what your backer told you to do, and you had to obey. He was radical. He said, you know what? This music makes me do this. This music makes people talk to each other. This music makes people get up on their feet. I'm going to have a whole band where I can take people who, like me, when I come to New York City, have no means. He was a father figure to so many people. So when he saw that maybe half of America was not feeling what he was feeling, he sat down in one of his beautiful moments and wrote this. Just take a look at the words. Come Sunday, oh, come Sunday, that's the day. Lord, dear Lord above, God Almighty, God of love, please look down and see my people through. And he was really writing this for all people, because there were always helpers, as you know. There was always tension between who was going to be the first to not pay homage to that old system at the risk of great loss, but also at the foot of great, beautiful humanity. So this one is very reflective. And when you get to the second part, the I believe that God put sun and moon up in the sky, I don't mind the gray skies, because they're just clouds passing by. That part's pretty high, and then he brings it back down. Just listen to that. Does everybody see where I am at the I believe? Now it's better for our range. With that beautiful surprise, right? And then that brings us right back to the refrain. That little curvy S symbol you see there, seño, that seño, that's really the beginning of what we sing each time. This introduction with the oohs and the come Sunday, we're going to sing that just once. And then you're going to travel from the Lord, dear Lord above, to the first verse, back to the Lord, second verse, heaven, back to the refrain, third verse, I believe, back to the refrain. Understand? Okay, so here we go with the intro. 1, 2, 3. Sing the oohs. Come Sunday, come Sunday, that's the day. to switch to our speaking voice. Say, do unto others as you would have them. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Say that. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Now sing. And have a right. Perfect. Yes. And to get this high note without any tension, just drop your jaw like you're yawning. As softly as you can. That was really something. There's a huge connection between the body and the mind when you engage in active music making. The breathing alone lowers your blood pressure, lowers your heart rate, makes you feel more relaxed. Those endorphins are being released. You're connecting with the people in the room. You're stopping time. You're not thinking about your Con Ed bill in the middle of that song. You're thinking about what Duke was going through, maybe, when he penned these words. Billy Strayhorn was Duke's right-hand man, and he wrote a lot of the lyrics to Duke's big hits. But this one is all him. So think about that. He could sit down and play any Beethoven. He had fingers galore. He had an intellect of 4 or 5 people. And I'll see what I can do about a GoFundMe about a Duke Ellington statue in the town of Austin. Thank you for singing that. Now we're going to switch a minute. Say, Hallelujah! 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 Good. What does hallelujah mean? Praise, yeah, it's like an exuberant, just like, oh, you can't contain it anymore. Turn to 180, and we're going to learn another word that means the same thing from another culture. Say, Alhamdulillah. 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 Good. Now this one's a round. You know I love rounds because it gets you singing your own part, feeling your own voice with the reflective second or even third part behind you. Listen to this. Don't worry about the words. We're going to sing it on Lulu first until you feel a little more comfortable with the Alhamdulillah. Starts low, goes high. Can you clap the rhythm after I play it? Put your book down and just clap the way my rhythm goes. Right, so we have an A phrase, an A phrase, and then a B phrase. Listen to all three together and then clap it after me. Ready, go. Alhamdulillah. That's the end. So we're gonna sing. If you want to sing Lulu, 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 feel the swing of the 6/8. Here we go. Take a breath. Again. This side start. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. This side start. Ready, go. Yes. Yes, everybody on part 2. And Alhamdulillah. Again. Everybody on part 3. Right. So in this round, everybody's starting at the beginning, but when you see the number 2, the second group starts at the beginning, but the first group keeps going. When you see the number 3, the third group starts at the beginning, the first group is finishing, and the second group is in the middle of it. Does that make sense? It creates harmony. This is our earliest known form of creating harmony. Before composers realized, hey, these guys are really good, they can handle their own part, they don't all need to be following each other. Do it one more time, pick whatever part you want. Let's see if we can sing 2 times through in a complete canon. Alhamdulillah, what does it mean? Hallelujah. 146, everybody. Let's go to Israel and sing Bashana Chaba'ah. Wait and see. Soon the day will come. Listen to this melody, it's gorgeous. That's good for you.
Verse 2.
Some have dreams, some have dawn. They are bright, some they are born. Our souls must be blessed, our hopes are in store. To make a new song.
I'm almost sorry to talk after that. Each week, we make an offering from the bounty we are blessed to enjoy. We do this in a spirit of love and generosity, aware that we benefit from those who have gone before, those who in their turn gave generously. Our offering goes to support the work of love and justice undertaken by this community. Today's offering will also be shared with Riverkeeper. Please refer to our e-newsletter or website for more information. For this UUCHV congregation, you can make your donation in several ways. If present in the sanctuary, you may give cash or a check to the offering plate as it comes by. You may also scan the QR code in your order of service. From your homes, you can make your donation via credit card or PayPal using the links provided in the e-newsletter. Please remember to give a little extra to compensate for the 3% surcharge. Or if you wish, you can always mail us a check. If you wish to support the FUSV, First Unitarian Society, for FUSW, First Unitarian Society Westchester Congregation, please see the website printed in the order of service. Or you may go online to the FUSW.org and click on the donate button. The offering will now be given and gratefully received.
Okay, I have one more task for you. Say sing.
Sing.
Sing a song.
Sing a song.
Sing out loud.
Sing out loud.
Sing out strong.
Sing out strong.
Sing of good things, not bad.
Sing of good things, not bad.
Sing of happy, not sad.
Sing of happy, not sad.
Sing.
Sing.
Sing a song.
Sing a song.
Make it simple to last your whole life long.
Make it simple to last your whole life long.
Don't worry that it's not
Good enough
for
anyone else to hear.
just
Sing. Sing a song. Sing, sing a song, sing it loud, sing it as you want. Sing
join me in the dedication of the offering. The words are in your order of service. May these gifts and the work of our hands and hearts give power to all we stand for as a community of faith. Now please join me in extinguishing the chalice. The words are found in your order of service. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. And our benediction is from the book of Isaiah. For you shall go out in joy and be led back in peace. The mountains and the hills before you shall burst into song, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands. And let's join the closing hymn, which is number 337, Have I Not Known?
I think this is a new one as well. It's composed by one of the great English teachers at the beginning of the 20th century. Charles Parry taught Frank Ridge, Holst, what's Holst's first name? Gustav Holst?
Gustav.
Holst, and the other big one, Robin Williams. So listen to this gorgeous melody. You are very kind, but it's really all for you. And if I could ask one more favor. Singing. We were gonna do Blue Boat Home because we love that.
Yes.
And it's an important one. But my friend Al Raymond, where are you? Call out which one we're gonna sing.
159.
So you should always feel that these hymns that are part of your musical service, they are your songs. Sing them. If you liked what you did today and you want to join us at 8:45 before the service, you could talk to Susie, to Michael, to Karen Sue, to Kathy, to Monica, to Bernie, to Bob, to Ann, and to Nora, of course. And come and sing with us. We would love to have you. Please sing number 159. Ready, sing. And now we'll go home, because Margie says we need to sing it. What number is it, Margie? 1064. 1064.
Not yet.
Morning.
Now you can
How do you know
start. Go back to YouTube.
So are you becoming a pro at this?